Hey there, it's Mrs. Lohoff, and welcome to your little video for lesson 1.6, exploring numerical expressions. This is challenging stuff, guys. Be kind to yourself. It's a lot of work to figure out these problems and what they really mean. I like to think of them as puzzles. Remember in lesson 1.5, I did share a link with you so that you can download how to spell number words. That can be very helpful for you as we go through these lessons. I also shared with you some common phrases, some keywords that tell you what operation is being used. So by looking for certain words in a problem, you can figure out if they're adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. And I said I was going to fix this, and I can see I haven't yet. So as soon as I finish this video, I need to fix that poster. Let's look at a couple of examples directly from this lesson. And I'm going to have to move my little image here. Can I go up there? I can go up there. Sweet. Okay. Which phrase represents this expression? So first I'm going to read it out. 40 divided by 5 plus 3. Now when you think of PEMDAS, we know that division has to come first. So we're going to be looking for something. Whoops, let's get the eraser to work. There we go. We're going to be looking for something first to be divided by 5, and then we're adding 3. Letter A says 5 more than the quotient of 40 and 3. Ooh, quotient. Make sure you're looking on that keyword list to see what operation quotient means. B, the quotient of the sum of 40 and 3 and 5. We have some more keywords in there. Letter C, 3 more than the quotient of 40 and 5. And D, the quotient of 40 and the sum of 5 and 3. All right, which answer is it? Take a minute to decide. I might insert a quiz question in the video here asking you what you think. If you picked C, you are correct. This is showing 3 more than the quotient, which is another symbol for dividing, 40 and 5. All right, let's look at another example. This one says, which situation could be represented by this expression? We have some parentheses here. We always start with the parentheses. 24, the group of 24 minus 6 divided by 2. All right, let's look at these 4 examples. Matthew saved $24 in the last 6 months. He spent half of the money he saved to buy sports equipment. All right. If he saved $24 in the last 6 months, that would be like 24 times 6. That would be 26 groups of 24. And this is not showing 6 groups of 24. Spending half would be the divided by half, but this beginning part doesn't match. Let's look at the next one. Emil had $24. She spent $6 to buy lunch. She gave half of the remaining amount to each of her 2 friends. All right, so she starts out with $24. She spends 6, so that would be minus 6. And then half of what's remaining she gives to her friends. Ooh, I like this one, but I'm going to read the next ones just to see. Number 3, Jada had $24. She gave $6 to her brother, and the rest of the money she put in her piggy bank. Well, here we have the $25 giving away would be minus 6, but it doesn't address, she said, and the rest of it she saved. Well, this is talking about dividing by 2, and I don't see that there. Last one, Evan's brother loaned him $24. Evan paid some of the money back when he gave his brother half of the $6 he earned washing cars. That means he would have given him $3. That'd be if the parentheses were around the 6 and the 2. Definitely this first one is the match. Or the second one, sorry, not the first one. This first one I starred is what I meant to say. Emily, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, had $24. She spent $6. 24 minus 6. First, we figure that out. And then the remaining amount, she gave half of it to each of her 2 friends. I want to be her friend. That's awfully nice. So you're going to need to read through all of the options and really think about what's happening and how it is represented in the problem. Take your time. These, I told you, these are not easy. All right, last example. Which situation could be represented by this expression? 30 plus 3 times 9. We don't have any parentheses, but we remember from PEMDAS that we are first going to multiply. So we're going to have to look at something that addresses this multiplying first. First problem, Evan is shipping 30 boxes that each contain 9 items that weigh 3 pounds each. Interesting. So we've got 30 boxes, and each box has 9 items. Each item weighs 3 pounds, so that's like 9 times 3. Ooh, this looks like a good option right here. Second one, Kiki is shipping 1 item that weighs 30 pounds and 3 items that each weigh 9 pounds. This one also looks good. We're going to have to take a closer look at that. Jada is shipping 9 boxes that each contain 1 item that weighs 30 pounds and 1 item that weighs 3 pounds. So we have 9 boxes. Each item weighs 9. No, that would be 9 times 30. Now that one isn't going to work. So we have to look again at these first 2. Evan is shipping 30 boxes that each contain 9 items that weigh 3 pounds each. So 9 items, 3 pounds each, that would be 9 times 3, but then that would also be 30 times 9 because we'd have 30 boxes, each with those 9 items in it. And that's not what's happening. Let's look at Kiki's again. Kiki is shipping 1 item that weighs 30 pounds. Okay. And 3 items that each weigh 9 pounds. Oh, each weigh. So here we have 3 times 9 and plus 30. If you guessed this one, you are correct. These are hard. I know. Take your time. Do the best that you can. Use those keyword sheets and the spelling numbers list. That will help you too to know what numbers we're talking about and what operations we're talking about. If you have questions, remember you can email me anytime. You can give me a call. I'm happy to hop on a session and help you out with all of this. All right, that's it for today. Bye.